Hey there folks, Lenny Rudo here for Boat US Magazine, and today we're going to talk about a topic that's often overlooked, something that many people don't even think about when they buy a boat, but they should, and that is the T-top. Tops come in all shapes and sizes. Some are fiberglass, some are canvas. They come with and without all kinds of accessories. But when you look at a boat, how can you tell if the top is well built? Here's the first test. Grab the top as far away from the supports as possible and give it a good shake. Some tops are rock solid. Some move a little bit. Some are really springy. They may go up and down and they may go side to side. And here's the thing, if you have a springy T-top, well, for one thing, if you put fishing rods up in the rocket launchers, they're likely to fling right out of there one day. Another problem is a top that flexes a lot tends to break welds. Speaking of welds, that's the second thing you want to pay close attention to. Flawed welds are more likely to break, and on top of that, just how neat the welds are is a good indication of how much care the welder took when he or she built the top. You can see here the welds are perfectly even. Welders like calling this stacking dimes, since it looks like the edges of dimes stacked together. When you see welds like this, you know that the builder knew their stuff and took their work seriously. Some things to look for and be aware of are bubbles in the welds, uneven welds, and discoloration. These mean the welds are imperfect and likely not as strong as they could be. Okay, here's one more thing you want to look at, the feet and the mounting points. Some you can see on here, this foot is fairly close to the console, but it still creates something of a tripping point. On some other boats, that may be farther out into the walkway and create a really bad tripping point. A lot of times on really nice boats, and generally more expensive boats, the top will actually be integrated into the top in a better fashion, and the feet may not even touch the deck. That's kind of the best case scenario. Another critical feature is how that foot is secured to the deck. If at all possible, make sure you get a look underneath at the underside of it, and then you can see if it has washers backing it or if it has good solid plates. What about accessories? Well, that's purely a matter of personal choice. However, remember one thing, when you see a really nice high-grade T-top with items like the speakers and the lights integrated into the top itself, that is going to last a long, long time. What about the material of the top? Well, you have to remember that canvas does need to be replaced every 7 to 10 years, depending on where you live and what type of exposure it has and how you care for it in the winter. Whereas fiberglass tops more or less have an unlimited lifetime. But on the flip side, fiberglass tops do weigh more and they tend to cost more. Well, folks, we hope you've enjoyed this video. We hope you found it helpful. And we hope you'll click on the subscribe button below. But more than that, we hope that the next time you shop for a boat, you find one with a perfect T-top and enjoy your time out on the water.